Welcome to another episode of Commander Fodder. So hopefully you're enjoying the format, or the return to a format of Commander Fodder that I had way back. And in this episode, what I've done before I got to this point is I've gone online, I've generated 6 virtual packs of Ice Age, and one of the rares in them was Chaos Moon. And why did I pick Ice Age? Well, if you remember, I'm roughly synchronizing what sets I opt to use from whatever era in Standard I'm featuring in the Deck Musings episode. So at the moment, the episodes I'm doing are featuring Standard, where it was Ice Age, Homelands, Alliances, 5th edition, and then the Mirage block. So that's where we've got Ice Age. And I ended up with a Chaos Moon. That was one of the 6 rares from the virtual packs. So 3 in a red, it's an enchantment. During each player's upkeep, count the number of permanents. If that number is odd, all red creatures get +1/+1, and mountains produce an additional red when tapped for mana until end of turn. If the number is even, all red creatures get -1/-1, and mountains produce colourless mana instead of their normal mana until end of turn. So that was my starting point. You can see I've also added some snow-covered mountains. There's Ice Age, so I thought, yeah, if we're going to have mountains, why not have the snow-covered ones? See where that pushes us. There's none more wary than Norin, so yeah, as a mono-red commander, I thought it'd be fun to have that in. You know, obviously we're going towards Chaos deck here, so it's pretty chaotic. So whenever a creature or a spell, whenever a player plays a spell or a creature attacks, remove Norin the Wary from the game, return it to play under its owner's control at the end of turn. Now, of course, we're going to be careful here, because this also will get rid of Norin in a manner that we don't really want. So yeah, got to just be cautious. In terms of stuff that I just wanted in the deck before I start running the algorithm, I was looking, really to chaos cards around that time, around that period. So we've got another card in Ice Age, 4 and 3 red, which is fine because we're playing mono red. Chaos Lord. So first strike, Chaos Lord can attack the first turn it comes into play on a side, except the turn it first comes into play. So that Chaos Lord can attack the first turn it comes into play on a side. Okay, except the turn it first comes into play. Okay. During your upkeep, count the number of permanents. If that number is even, target opponent gains control of Chaos Lord. Illicit Auction, 3 and 2 red. Choose a target creature. Each player may bid life for control of that creature. You begin the bidding with a high bid of 0. Proceeding in turn order, each player may top the high bid. The auction ends when the high bid stands. The high bidder loses an amount of life equal to the high bid and gains control of the creature. Yeah, we're full on chaos here. Total War, 3 and a red. Whenever any player declares an attack, destroy all untapped non-wall creatures that player controls that don't attack. Do not destroy creatures the player did not control at the beginning of the turn. And Mana Flare is an enchantment, 2 and a red. Whenever any player taps a land for mana, it produces 1 mana of the same type. And that's from 5th edition. So again, yeah, these are... It was earlier, but I went with the 5th edition one. So the other one... Yeah, that was from Mirage as well. So yeah, all around that period really. And I'm going to try and do that. Any cards I add in initially, before I let the algorithm take over, I'm going to try and make sure their cards are only from that period in standard that reflects the period I'm covering in the Deck Musings episode, if that makes sense. So let's get these across into our main deck. So what do I need to do here? So what have we got? Sorceries, there's another enchantment. Oh, that's neat. Auto add, that's what I wanted. And there's another enchantment. Okay, let's see what happens. So, probably a bit of everything here. It's a good chaotic Planeswalker. I might even be able to cut down on the land a bit. There are none. Okay, for the moment. Let's see if I can think of something. I think we probably need lots of enchantments. So, ooh, let's go full on chaos. I'm going to check down here and just see what is at the bottom of the pile. Sacrifice the snow mountain. Prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn. Okay. Players can't gain life. Oh, we were seeing that in the Set Musings episode actually. Which undeals 4 damage to you. Another one of these sort of gains control of a creature type thing. Wow, this is insane. Let's go with some coin flips. Whoops. Where is he? Beginning of each player's upkeep, that player reveals a card at random. Sounds good. Whenever a spell or ability causes its controller to shuffle his or her library, that ties library. Let's just see where we are before things get too crazy. 16 enchantments. Take that out. Okay, instance. So a fork and a reiterate and a brand. And more bidding. Why not? This may well be a very short episode. I can't really goldfish this deck actually. But we'll look at some sample hands like we usually do. Oh, that was it. Reverberate, that's what I was looking for. And Wild Ricochet. We should have... Yeah, I better have a Chaos Warp in there. Right, in actual fact, what was the other bidding card? Let me take that out as well. A bit more chaotic. Something a bit more chaotic. Sorceries. Scrambleverse, Game of Chaos. Warp World, oh yeah, I remember this. The Chaos is real. Wheel of Fate. Let's have that. Insurrection. One artifact. Okay. Sorceries. I was better get some artifacts in here. Oh, we have a Faithless Looting. Oh, Meal of Misfortune. So a Mana Geyser. And a Wheel of Fortune. Yep. Boom. Right, let's look at some artifacts. What do we got? Soul Ring. Genesis Chamber. Now, what I would really like is a Ruby Medallion and a Fire Diamond. Let's get some red mana being generated. There's a Howling Mine. Skull clamp. Oh yeah, Omen Machine. Players can't draw cards at the beginning of each draws. Yeah, that would be good with the commander. Conjurer's Closet. Card draw. Let's mess about with that. Moving on. We will come back to this in a moment. I think it's time to move on to some utility land. Valakut, of course. Do we just want to be spitting out cobbles for fun? Yeah, why not? Dwarven Mine. Okay. Yeah, let's have some tokens. Buried Ruin. At this point I have no particular reason why I'm running the snow-covered mountains, apart from it's in Ice Age. Right, oh, what's this? If a source you control would do none. Yeah, let's just pile up the damage. So we're just going to kill everything by damage. Non-basic lands are mountains. Whenever another creature then spot from your control treasure token. Oh, Mages of the Wheel. Terror of the Peaks. So it looks like we're going to kill by direct damage. Do we just want some goblin tokens? Tokens generally. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with some goblin stuff. Witty Roast Master. It's funny. Right. You control treasure token. Right, where are we? Oh, we're there. Wow, okay. What do I want to get rid of? Let's go down by one. Well, that was a lot quicker than I thought. Well, it looks like total chaos anyway. So let's export this. Yeah, I'm being honest here, I have no clue what I'm doing, but it's fun sometimes to have no clue. Where are we? Playtester, right? Okay. So I didn't really leverage the snowlands in any way, but never mind. Let's just keep that. Okay, see what happens. And can't cast anything. Okay. That's not good. Still can't cast anything. So, oh, these old cards are so difficult to see. Well, let's just see the point at which I can cast something, but I would probably, what would I get rid of? See, there's no creatures I can dump here because there were cards that got creatures back. I don't really want to ditch that, seeing as that's the card I chose to build around. Well, actually, I could. Let's just put the Chaos Lord in the graveyard. This is not good. Yeah, I'm completely stuffed. Okay, let's just try another hand. Just hopefully that's a... Okay. So, turn one, that. I've got an Altar of the Brood. Okay, yep, let's do that. So we'll play out that. Draw, do turn two. Oh, let's just get Norin out. Get him bouncing in and out. So now we can play our Burnished Hart. Or our... Actually, let's get our Treasure Nobbler out. Sounds like fun. Burnished Hart, and then I can crack that at any time. So I've got enough mana now. I don't know if I want to cast that yet. I can't anyway. So... permanent choice. Yep, so I could Chaos Warp something. Okay, like I said, it can't really goldfish this very well, apart from just looking. So that one's fine. Let's try this. Okay. Fine with that. Well, We've got a buried rune as well. We can get our gnawing out any time. Maybe I'll get that out. Chaos Warp, Siege Gang Commander, turn 4, Sofin. Okay, can start getting that out. Maybe. What was the bottom bit? Yeah. Oh, Valakut, yes please. What's the... Oh, that was mana from images. Okay, yep. Mana flare, why not? Yeah, no problems here. Okay. The chaos is real. Oh, I could have got gnawing out, missed that. Wheel of Fate. That's the one with suspend counters on it. Yep, so I wanted a red to suspend that. Okay, so I could get out that and suspend it if I wanted to. A bit stuck for anything else. Oh, there's a buried ruin, so now my 3 drops come online, which is good, so that's fine. Oh, more mountains, so now 4 drops come online, which I don't have. Oh yeah, that one. Okay, Tomb of the Legends. I might as well get that out. And so on, all ruins, Iron Myr, yeah, so that's good. So far what? 1 hand out of 3 has not been particularly good. I suppose as long as I get, yeah, as long as I get 2 lands in my opening hand, then that's fine. Field tapped unless you control 3 or more. Oh, maybe I'll have it tapped and have a little token. Yeah, I could do that. And again, yeah, these are all castable. We've got a war room as well. So, yeah. Okay, good. 1 more. So I don't think I'll play around too much with them. Oh yeah, this is fine. Mana base. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, nothing to cast yet. Do have a Chaos Warp now if I wanted to. Krenko's come online. This is online the last turn. And Mana Geyser we can do if we felt so inclined. Not yet. Be useful for the Warp World, casting the Warp World. Yeah, so these would all be out. Scramble Verse. Refresh my memory. Control. For each non-land permanent, choose a player at random. Okay. Yeah, it's good. Okay. I think I'll stop that there. So yeah, interesting build. I mean, I imagine this will be pretty miserable to play against, but I'm sure I've said it before. I think it's fun to just have one chaos deck. Obviously, this could probably be made just as fun, a lot cheaper, because as you saw, there was like a ton of chaos cards. And again, as you saw there, there was certainly in Ice Age, we had quite a number of chaos cards around that era. But if you look through other sets, you'll probably notice some of them have a bit more of a chaotic theme to them as well. So thanks once again for watching. Bye for now, and I will catch you in the next episode.